accomplished during the season, but today we just weren't able to get off the field on third down enough defensively, and we had some errors where we gave up some big plays. Offensively, we had some opportunities to make some plays, and we just didn't make enough of them today. And again, I thought one of the difference was that their punter, their punter did a tremendous job and gave us tough field position all day long, and we weren't able to overcome that. And then, offensively, we knew we needed to score touchdowns because of the way that Marshall's offense was, and we got down and we weren't able to finish some drives and had to kick the field goals. So, but again, our kids played hard, and proud of what they accomplished this season.
Questions?
Randy, can you talk a little bit about the big plays? I think they had maybe about 11 to 14 plays, like 14 yards or more. It seemed like when they needed big plays, they were getting them.
Yeah, the tight end really hurt us, and again, I think we just didn't play that as well as we needed to. And then again, some third downs. I know we had a chance on the one drive to get it stopped, and it was 3rd and 12, and we had a young man that just kind of, the quarterback scrambled, left his guy, and caught it on the sideline. We just had some breakdowns, and you can't have those kind of breakdowns against those kind of athletes that Marshall has, and expect to stop them.
Yeah, Randy, you guys only threw the ball, I think, 8 times in the first half. Was it your strategy today to try to run the ball effectively and control the clock and keep the ball away from their offense?
Well, we just, as we looked at things, we thought that, that we were able to do that. We would be able to run the football and do some of those things. And then also, we just felt, too, that, as fast as they were going, we wanted to be able to control the clock a little bit. But again, the problem we had is we just didn't got down there into the red zone, and we ended up kicking some field goals rather than getting touchdowns, and that was a little bit of the difference in the first half.
Randy, you end your first season as a ball coach in a disappointing fashion, but do you look upon it this season as a victory, as steps forward in what you're trying to accomplish?
Well, there's no question. I mean, what these young men fought through all year long, with the adversity, the number of the injuries that we had, and for them to just continue to battle and go out and play, and today, we put ourselves in a position to get ahead, and then we weren't able to hold it. But this group to me is a really special group. For them to, I think what's happened for them this year is that now they understand that they believe in themselves. They believe that regardless of who's out there on the field, we can win, and we're going to win. So again, I'm very proud of these guys, and I think this season really helped us as we're going to continue to move forward as we leave the ACC and now we enter into the Big Ten.
Monroe comes up with a sack on the first drive, and then you guys weren't really able to get as much pressure on Cato moving forward. Was that just better protection on Marshall's part, or what did you see in that avenue?
Well, one thing is when we did get some pressure, then we didn't kind of keep him in the pocket, and we let him get to the edges. And that was the one thing we wanted to try to do, is make sure if he was going to scramble up in the middle, because then he had more of a tendency to run, and and he'll slide and he might not hurt you as much. But we did get some pressure, but we weren't able to get the sacks because he is very athletic and he moves extremely well. But we just weren't able to get our hands on him, and he's a very good player. He's a really good player.
Randy, congratulations on a good season. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about this particular bowl. There's nothing wrong at all with Maryland playing close to home, is there? I mean, some people think they should have a glamour bowl, but this is very good for Maryland fans, isn't it?
Well, I tell you, I was very impressed with the support that was out there today in the red. Disappointed we couldn't have a better outcome, but the support was unbelievable. Steve Beck and his people with the Military Bowl did a great job. Our kids had a really good time, here this week. And again, I think the whole bowl experience is just great for these young men in terms of what it does for them, and the reward, for what they did, during the season. So today was just a beautiful day. The weather was great, and like I said, we were just disappointed with the outcome on our end.
Randy, you knew they utilized their tight end a lot. What was your game plan for him coming in?
Well, again, the issue that you have when you defend Marshall, they have more than just one weapon. They got a lot of different weapons. They had a 1,000-yard rusher. They had a 97-yard pass catcher. They had a tight end who I think had 44 catches coming into the game. The quarterback is very good. So, again, there's certain things there's matchups you like and you don't. And, you know, we probably could have played a little bit better technically versus them. But again, you know, we had some deficiencies from the injury standpoint that maybe didn't allow us to play, you know, the package that we'd like to. But he's very good. And then he made the plays when they had to, and hats off to him.
Randy, you guys were able to put together a couple of really long drives there, but how demoralizing is it for an offense to continuously have that much field in front of them and have to go that far?
And it's tough. And that's the one thing we had a tough time changing. We had a tough time changing the field position, most especially in the first half. And, you know, then in the second half, we go 99 yards to go ahead. But again, the further you have to drive the ball, your percentages go down in terms of scoring. And, you know, that was something we could just never, you know, get on top of, you know, during the game.
Coach, when Marshall's defense came up with big plays, what was the toughest thing or toughest person to handle?
Well, number 11 got some push up front. He was doing some things there in terms of, you know, getting some pressure, and then just you know, we had a couple chances to make some plays. They're you know, they're a good football team, but they play well together.
Okay, thanks, Coach Edsall. Appreciate it. We're now joined by